So in this section, we want to focus on people that have now found the bone of their bone and they are now preparing for marriage. What will be the essence and the purpose of courtship? These present generations have funny ideas about the essence of courtship, but from a Christ-like perspective, what is the end goal of courtship?
Well, I believe that courtship is just a time to confirm and verify your decision on who to marry. Before courtship, you relate with a lot of ladies, a lot of guys. Friendship. You are not separating one person to say, okay, I want to focus on knowing and relating with this person. The problem that this generation have with courtship is that when you get into being emotional, touching each other, it robs you the essence of courtship. And this is the way it works. If a lady allows a guy to start touching, for the guy, he wants that at every opportunity. So when you are planning a meeting, that will be his goal. And for him, if he achieve his goal, the reason for that meeting is fulfilled, is accomplished. So every other thing are not important to him. So it's going to be a wise decision not to get into pecking, kissing, touching, because it's going to rob your courtship of the real essence of courtship. Now people say questions to ask. I don't believe that you should have a list of questions you want to ask. I believe that as two people interact freely, they get to know the relationship evolve organically. But the distractions are always this emotional part. Courtship is a time to know how to communicate.
Courtship is a time to know
how to communicate with each other.
Because we all have our style of communication.
Yeah, it's to understand each other's language. It's a time to build a bond. Now, but if you focus more on building an emotional bond, when you get into the marriage, the emotional bond you have built collapse because you didn't build the real bond of knowing each other. So the frustration you'll be having for lack of knowing will kill the emotional bond.
So in essence, you are saying that courtship is not a time for physical intimacy.
No. It will kill the real essence of courtship.
So physical intimacy during courtship will kill the essence of a courtship.
Yes. Courtship is a time to discuss freely, to interact, to study together. For instance, during courtship, agree on what book you are reading about marriage. When you meet, what you have studied becomes the subject of your discussion. I even love that approach than having specific outlined questions. If you say, okay, let's go and watch a movie, your discussion is on the movie, but that is bringing who you are out, because your perspective about the event, the characters in the movie is going to be showing who you are, your thinking pattern, your reasoning pattern. If you agree on reading a book, okay, let's read this chapter this week, and you meet later in the week to review it. As you are reading the book is opening your mind to what is ahead. And so when you come to discuss about it, in a way, it's not like, oh, let's discuss about ourselves. But as you are discussing about, probably, maybe the book you read, it's talking about, okay, husband is the head of the wife. And then you come, oh, the author said so thing. What's your perspective about that? She shares without being under pressure of not wanting to hurt you, or he just shares freely. So in that way, you start discovering each other without pressure.
Earlier on, you said courtship is a time period of confirming. Now, let me use my word, and validating your decision. Yeah. Is there a room for exit during courtship?
Definitely.
Really?
Yes. A broken courtship is better than a broken marriage. Courtship is not marriage.
courtship is not marriage.
And that's why there should be boundary for physical intimacy.
So, but earlier on in another video, you need to check the other video, when you said choosing who to marry is a deliberate choice and commitment to someone.
Yeah.
Because if people have at the back of their mind that there is an exit door during courtship, and at every opportunity they want to take the exit door out.
You see, the decision to quit a relationship, if it is premised on love, could even be for the good of the other person.
Say that again.
I mean, the decision to quit a relationship, if it's premised on love, that means it's not going to be a selfish decision. It could be for the good of the person. You know, it's possible to feel, Kai, I'm not the best for this lady. And out of your love for her, I feel, Kai, I'm not what she wants. I'm not sure I can help her in life. I'm sorry. Where there is problem is when decision is selfish. You just think about yourself. If both of us agree to be in courtship to validate the possibility of getting married, there's a commitment to our well-being. If it comes to me that, see, going ahead with her is not for our well-being, then